Alrighty, welcome in to another great episode of NRL Picks and Preview, part of the Media Vintage Sports Network on the play-by-play feed. My name is Jordan Hughes, and alongside me for the last 3 years is one of the very best.
It's me, the King. Hey,
yes,
George.
it is, my man.
Great to see you. Love that intro.
Love
3
you,
years,
my man.
Me, you.
Yeah,
Fox Sports TV.
Yeah, we're just thriving, boy. We're thriving. Before we get into the formalities, I honestly did a High Rocks on the weekend in Melbourne, mate. What a fucking animal. How good was that?
Man, it was pretty good.
Tough?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
But the environment was so crazy. It was just such a good vibe. And I wasn't even tired just because like the adrenaline. Hours after, still adrenaline.
How long does it take to do the thing overall?
Hour and...
Oh, it's just over an hour.
Hour, yeah, just over an hour.
Hectic. It's very popular now, that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's one in Brisbane, or one in Sydney that's already sold out.
Yeah.
Can't get a single thing.
Are you doing the Brizzy one?
Doing the Brizzy solo, and then I would probably do a duo in Perth.
Fucking hell. Look
How
at you,
good's
mate. Touring Australia doing
You
it.
coming?
Yeah, I've got some work to do, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
let's go.
How good.
Join me.
Good work, mate. Congratulations. Well done. I was very impressed. Good to see you representing the pod on the world's national stage, mate. Good to see.
Always. You're going to have to get me a sponsored jersey.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah.
Oh, keen.
Okay. In the meantime, while you were gallivanting around, there was a big weekend of NRL round 17.
around.
Round 17. What was your moment of the week, big dog?
Most impressive was Bradman Best come back. 2 tries.
He's come good, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's getting ready for Origin, but he can't. There's no spot for him. And also the Roosters' performance against West Tigers.
Yeah.
They were gun.
Dominant.
How good.
Dominant.
Dominant Young.
Yes, he is electric.
And how about you?
The Wires, mate. They bounced back in a big way. Back in the wall, lost by 60 the week before. All the media against them, and they put a good showing on.
What do you think of the halves? Timare and who was the other one? Martin.
Yeah,
I said it.
It's a better
combo.
It's very concerning for Johnson. What's he do from here? He could be gone.
Have a rest, buddy. Have a rest.
Wild. So that was a big weekend of footy. And on the tipping front, we both went 4 from 7 overall. Our totals so far. I've got a bit of a gap on you now.
Where are you? We just drew, and you probably got up 2.
No, it's been the same gap for the last 3 weeks.
All right.
78 for 128 for me, 73 for 128 for
5 up, you reckon?
you. Yes, sir.
Nah. The potty knows you were about 3 up.
Mate, I'm just fucking...
Last week we drew. Week before we drew.
Don't be mad, mate. I'm just fucking getting ahead
Who's
of you.
counting this guy?
Because you're too busy doing your high rocks.
I'm calling the police.
You're not locked in.
Hello.
Okay.
You did not get
I've been
5
robbed.
up.
All right, let's get into NRL Round 18, Regan. Let's get it going tonight.
Wait, what's your most disappointing?
Oh, I don't know.
I got you. The Dolphins' performance.
Yes, that was my...
They're your team.
I was gutted. We both backed them Dragons.
Yeah, what the hell, Dragons? Yep, and then also the Penrith Panthers.
Yes.
They lost the Cowboys.
I didn't pick that.
16-6, something like that.
Yuck.
Yucky.
Yeah, no good.
Anyway,
the show goes on, doesn't it?
It does.
Eels Rabbitohs tonight. The Eels $2.20. The Bunnies $1.68. The line is 3.5. All the Origin stars back in the mix, so this should be a good game.
Moses in good form too.
Great form.
So Moses, I do like the Eels starting pack, but off their bench they've got a lot of noobs, and there's even Tago off the wing on debut.
Yep.
And we look at the Rabbits. They've got Cam Murray back and Latrell Mitchell in fine form.
Yes.
And also, I want to keep an eye on Damien Cook because he re-signed a contract.
He did a 2-year deal, I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
he'll be in good form as well.
Well, the Rabbitohs have turned it around of late. The Eels have lost their last 8 of 9, and South Sydney have covered their last 5. Dylan Brown has scored a try in his last 4 home games, and Alec Johnson scored 2 or more in his last 4 or 5 versus Parramatta. I'm going to go South's too good here for me, and Johnson just score.
Beautiful Wood. Right on par with your high scoring, close Rabbits 1-12 and Johnston.
Yeah, it should be a good game. A bit of a shootout. So yeah, probably take the over, I reckon, as well. Next up, the Sharkies at home against the Gold Coast Titans. $1.42 the Sharks. $2.90 are the men from the Gold Coast. The line is 7.5.
Break it down for me, man. I want to hear your break first.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, the Sharks are absolutely dominant at home and against the Gold Coast Titans. They won the last 9 against the Titans.
Oh, wow.
Khan Pereira scored in his last 7 of 8, and Brimson has scored in his last 4. So the Titans have shown that they can compete the last few games, but I think travelling down there is a tough assignment.
That is true, but also the Sharks haven't been in their best form.
Also true.
I've done the yuckest thing ever, and I've preferred the Titans just after form picks lately.
Yes.
And I do like Brimson back in the halves, and I think it's going to be a big game for David Fafita because he'll be trying to make Origin. So, look, I'm going for a roughie here. I'm going to be back in the Titans. I think Loffy will score on the wing, and Mulatalo will score at home, of course.
Bang, I like that. I'm back to Sharkies in a close one. I reckon Titans will compete early, but Sharks too good for me. Mulatalo, Camperera, 4 tries. Next up, the Broncos and the Panthers on Friday night. $2.40 the Bronx, the Panthers $1.57. A grand final rematch. The line is 4.5. The Panthers obviously, or both of these sides, off pretty poor form last week.
Yeah, and both have their origin players back. You got Payne Haas, Carrigan, and Walshy back for Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a mix-up in the centres there. They've got Dean Mariner and Coates on the wing.
Thoughts on that?
Mariner's good.
Yeah.
I watched his debut actually against Burleigh in the Queensland Cup. He scored 4 tries.
Beast.
So he'll be even gun at centre. And you look at the Penrith Panthers, they've got Edwards at fullback, Martin. So I just think this is a flip of the coin.
Yep.
Good matchup, 1-12. I'll be back in Penrith by default.
Yeah, the Panthers, generally they don't lose 2 in a row. They've covered the last 6 following a loss. They won the last 7 of 8 versus the Broncos. The last 5 between these two at Suncorp Stadium have gone under the total points, which is 45.5. Dean Mariner scored in his last 5 of 6, and Dill Edwards has scored in his last 3. Panthers win, Mariner scores, Edwards scores, take the under.
Oh, I like that. That's solid.
Yeah.
Nice, my guy.
So that's why I lean. Next up, the Bulldogs and the Warriors at $1.57 are the Dogs. $2.60 are the Wires. 5.5 is the line. The Bulldogs, very inconsistent this year, but they've found some form at the moment.
Yeah, they're consistently getting some good wins or fighting to the very end. The Warriors have just been inconsistent.
Yeah.
Both teams have a full team, both solid packs. I like Chanel and Timara Martin for the Warriors. Mm-hmm. And what I like for the Dogs is Connor Tracy's back. I like that right edge with Crichton, and I think Wilson will get a try out that right edge.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with the Dogs for a 1-12 win.
Yeah, I like the Dogs here as well. They're with Crichton back in the mix. He is just so unreal down that right-hand side.
Influential.
So, yeah, absolutely. So I like Crichton for a try. I like the Bulldogs to win. The Wires have covered the last 4 as an underdog versus the Dogs. So the line's 5.5. I wouldn't mind trying to sprinkle that up to maybe 12.5. And they should cover that line. But yeah, Dogs to win for me.
Nice, solid.
Then this is a bit of a danger game because the Tigers generally have gone pretty well against the Storm. $4 are the Tigers. $1.25 are the men from Melbourne. 13.5 is the line.
Oh, great. Well, look, John Bateman's back for the West Tigers.
Yep.
About time. But also Ryan Pappenhausen's back for Storm.
For the Pat man. Yep.
So if Pappy plays, I'll be looking at Pappy to get the ball to Warbrick. Warbrick will score. Pappy will score. And the Storm will win 13+.
Okay. So the Tigers have actually covered the last 9 at Leichhardt Oval following a loss. The Storm won their last 6 versus the Tigers. I do like the Storm here, but I reckon they'll be pushed. So I like the Tigers plus that 13.5. And I like Justin Olam for a try against his former club.
Oh, it is Olam versus former club. Nice.
Yeah. So that's where I go. But Storm should get it done. But I think it'll be closer than what people think.
Nice.
On that one. Alrighty, the Cowboys up in Townsville taking on the Manly Seagulls. $1.78 are the Cowboys. $2.05 are Manly. A 1.5 is the line, Reeks.
Looking forward to this one. Do you know why?
Why, my friend?
Tommy Turbo's back, baby.
He's back, baby.
My boyfriend's back.
You love that man, don't you?
I do. It's been a while, and he's playing in the centres.
Thoughts on that?
Oh, you can play wherever.
Yeah.
It's footy.
Still stay fit.
Tommy Turbo can play footy.
He can play footy, mate.
But I'm sure he'll switch back to fullback. And the Cowboys have a full team as well. I'm thinking a high-scoring game. I'm looking for Talau to score out that left edge. If he's definitely outside of Turbo, I think Talau will score. I just think Turbo will score if he plays a full game, and Manly will win 1-12.
Manly, yes. I actually agree with you. The Cowboys obviously had a massive win last week. It's a bit of a letdown spot here. The underdog has covered the Cowboys' last 9 games. The away team has won the last 7 of 8 in this matchup, and the Cowboys' last 5 home games has gone over the total points. I agree. If it's a dry track, I love it to be a bit of a shootout. Take the over, take Manly to win, and Manly plus that 1.5 as well.
Clean. We're on this week.
Well, I hope so. We're fucking due.
Surely.
Let's go to some Sunday footy now. The Roosters taking on the Dragons in the traditional rivalry. $1.22 the Chooks. $4.40 are the Dragons. The line's 13.5. Both sides coming off dominant wins last week.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking at Tupou outside Teddy to get a try. Dom Young out that right edge. And Lomax has been a prolific try scorer. I don't know what that word means, but it sounds good.
Prolific. It means he's been consistently dominant, mate. You know?
See, what am I, a walking dictionary? Yeah, so I'm going with Tupou to score, Young to score, and Lomax to get a try. And I'm looking at the Roosters.
Roosters, yeah, too good.
Simple as that. Roosters v Dragons every time.
So the Dragons have failed to cover the last 10 away games following a win. The Roosters have won the last 8 home games versus the Dragons. And the Roosters have won the last 6 of 9 by 13+. They are absolutely dominant so far this season. I agree, the Roosters to win here. And I reckon they should do a bit of a handy job. Young and Manu tries.
Yeah, no, Manu's out.
Really? What happened to him?
Fractured hand or something at half-time last week.
Fuck, missed that.
Yeah, so they've got Young, Tupou, and maybe Lomax.
What about Crichton? He can finding a way through.
He has.
Angus Crichton.
Yes,
sir. Big dog.
He's been good.
All right, both on the Chooks for us on that one. And then we go to the final match of round 18. The Raiders at home against the Newcastle Knights. $1.62 the Knights. $2.35 the men from Canberra. The line is 4.5 on this one. Regan.
Well, if you look, Ponga's back for the Knights.
Finally.
Big inclusion.
Yep.
Bradman Best is in great form. So, look, I'll be backing Bradman Best to get a try.
I agree, yeah.
Outside of him is Marju. So, if Ponga's playing, then they're going to use that left edge, I think.
Facts.
So, I'm going Bradman Best, Marju, and the Knights to get a dub. Raiders just haven't been in good
Struggling,
form.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Struggling. The Knights have covered the last 4 away games in Canberra, and the Canberra have lost the last 3 at home. So, really struggling. I agree. Knights to win here. Knights minus that 4.5, and I like big Bradman Best to crash over.
Nice.
He has been electric. So what do we differ on here? Just the Titans and the Sharkies.
Oh, ew. Is that our only difference?
I think so. Can we both back Manly together? Yeah.
You went Rabbits as well?
Yes, sir.
And Penrith? Yeah, solid.
I like it. I'm actually.
You went the Dogs over the Wires?
Yes, sir.
Nice, man. Clean. We're together.
I like our tips this week. Pretty handy.
Yeah. Well, let's put a bet on all of them except for the one we've gone opposed.
Yeah, absolutely. Load up.
Solid.
Back to the footy field this weekend?
Yeah, got that rep round going on.
Yeah, so what are you doing? Explain it for the people.
So with the Gold Coast rep team, we represent A-grade here, and we go up and versus the Brisbane rep A-grade local club.
Where are you playing? Oh, I'm busy.
Yeah, so 2 games in Ipswich. We go up Saturday, play a game Saturday, play Sunday.
Yeah.
Kick some booty, represent the Gold Coast.
How good.
Comeback champions.
Congrats, mate.
Thanks, man.
That's good. You're playing in centres or?
Yep, centre.
Centre.
Should be right training tonight. See how we go. A bit wet.
Yep. How good, mate.
Yeah, but excited.
You're pretty much an athlete now, aren't you?
On to the next thing.
Yeah, it's good, mate. I'm very impressed.
High Rocks coming up soon too.
Yeah. Fuck, it's
What
good
about
shit.
you?
Footy, mate. Just doing what I do, talking to microphones, mate.
How's the Bondi boys?
Bondi boys going good. They got
Nice.
a win this weekend. Big win.
Need a win. Who they got?
Norths.
Nice. The boys. Easy dubs.
Should get it done. Obviously, Sarge, our man,
Sargi off to Paris.
after the Olympics. Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. Just
Taking the
lay
seven.
off the baguettes, my brother.
Yeah. And
Put them in your mouth.
and the croissants.
Yeah, the croissants. Nice.
So, yeah, that's good to see from our man, a former teammate for both of ours
That's
as well.
our captain.
He's our skipper.
Capitan.
Yes, well done. Any final thoughts, mate, before we wrap it up?
Yeah. Can't wait for Origin. I'm going to Origin Game 3.
You going?
Yes, sir.
Where's my ticket? Got me or one or nah?
Always, man. Always.
Sweet.
$700 a ticket.
Oh, are you kidding?
Nah.
Fuck, where are you sitting? Halfway line?
Probably the nosebleeds as well.
That's fucked.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's good. We can get some content for the potty.
All right. We'll do it. Yeah. So
Lovely.
here we go.
That's good.
Nice. Anything from you?
Any
Questions?
No, I'm just no questions for
No
this.
questions. All right. We'll come back to that.
No questions for this
Shit,
week.
well, hey,
yet.
it's been good to see you.
Mate, I've missed you.
I do. Oh, if anyone needs a house I can rent, I'm trying to move out.
Regan's homeless. Alrighty, thank you for watching, viewing, and subscribing. We love the support we get on this podcast every week. It means a lot. And the great man, throw us out.
Thanks for tuning in. This is Geordie Hughes. I'm the king. This is Media Vintage. Let's get it.
Bye for now.